Good morning, gang. It's Wellness Wednesday in the 55 plus community. I want to go just a little bit deeper. I had more and more questions last Wellness Wednesday. I took you in and showed you, like, if you were to choose one of the meal plans, what would that look like? How could you edit, print, and take advantage of one of the three meal plans that DDPY has available on our app and their website, right? But there's a couple of little pieces that I had quite a few questions on. So I'm going to, this is an addition to, you need to watch last Wednesday if you're thinking about using one of those programs. But here's two pretty strong tips that I accidentally missed. So sorry about that, but I'm going to make sure and correct it today with you guys. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to show you, I'm going to take you on the site and show you, but so I showed you how to edit your menu last week on last Wednesday, right? But I didn't, there were enough questions. It's like, okay, I need to show a bigger example. So if you're going to edit your menu before you print your menu for the day or for the week, whichever print you want to do, you need to first edit whatever it is you don't want to have in. Whatever recipe is in there that you really don't want, you need to edit it. So this particular slide shows you first, you go to the meal for the day, click on that, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. But I need you to know it's 3 steps. You're clicking on the actual menu for the day that's set up for you inside whatever plan. And in this case, I used plan number 2 as an example. Then the second thing, as soon as you click on that, you will tap on an actual menu, one of the items for that day, and there's an icon that you need to tap on to take that particular recipe off that day, shift another one in it, right? And I'll show you that icon again. That's going to be really key. So it's 3 steps to altering your menu for the day. 1, you go to the day's events. Then second thing, you tap on the actual menu, the actual recipe of one of those items on your deal. And then you tap on this particular icon that will take you over and allow you to make a different choice. Then the second part of the screen is the other thing that I forgot to mention, which is that you can choose any recipe when you're looking at any recipe on the app. You can click the drop down section for serving, and you can pick the serving quantity that you're going to use. Then everything on the recipe shifts over numerically to meet the fact that you're going to serve 6 people instead of yourself, right? So that's a pretty big miss that I didn't mention last week. But for sure, the other big miss is this particular, see where the arrow is going? There is an icon. Every recipe that you're looking at, there's that little icon. And you need to click when you're in the menu area and you click on any recipe on your menu week or day, you'll need to click on that particular icon to shift out to a different recipe because you didn't want that particular thing. Now I'm going to go on and show you it. Only reason I do the slides is because it does move kind of slow. Okay, here's an example. Okay, so we're looking at let's see. So we're looking at, in this case, DDP chia oatmeal is on breakfast for Friday, July 19th. What if I don't like oatmeal? Which actually I don't. But anyhow, so you click on the actual recipe, see, view, and then from there, click on view the recipe, right? Okay, immediately you're seeing a couple of things, you guys. One is you're seeing the drop down part to the servings that I had talked about, correct? Then you're seeing, oh, I didn't quite do that right. Okay, so here you're seeing the serving quantity within there. So you can pick the serving that you're going to do, but as well, let me click this part. when you click on the actual day itself, so I clicked on the entire day, that's when you see that special icon that allows you to switch a recipe out. So you saw where you could click on, drop down on a recipe, pick a different serving quantity. But now when I clicked on the actual day, it was showing 3 or 4 days at a time. Now I clicked on the actual day, Friday's full menu, and look at here on the bottom center of this screen, you're seeing that very icon for the oatmeal that I didn't want to eat for breakfast, right? So you just click on that icon, up will come other things. Now you'll notice I have hearts. Those are by things that I have actually really liked. That doesn't mean I don't like these others. It might be that I just didn't try them. But in any case, you can look through what are the chances, what would be something you want to swap out for that instead, right? And maybe in this case it's a veggie omelet, right? So all you have to do is click veggie omelet, and now it will automatically be added to your day's review. And that does take a few minutes. You have to pause a few minutes while it recalibrates, puts it back into your full day's menu. But as soon as it's over there, you can choose to do one or two things. You can do old school, like I have some papers around here where you print. Go ahead and hit print from your computer. You want to print your day or your week's menus ahead of time, maybe to take to the grocery store or whatever. Or you could just do like what I do for most all things is I just take a screenshot. So it exists right on my phone, ready for me to see what's in the menu. So those are just two tips that I left out. One, that you can go ahead, you guys, go ahead and pick the serving size for any recipe if you're using it just for recipes. But additionally, if you're using the 3 meal plans, and there is something on that menu that day that or that week that you're like, boy, I don't like that. I definitely don't want to fix that and make that. That's where those two icons come into play. Have a fabulous Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow for Transformation Thursday. Love you. Bye bye.